In this video, I'm going to be showing you 3 legitimate ways to make money right now in the metaverse. Not in 2022, guys, but right now. And we're talking about thousands of dollars with no money. So without further ado, let's go bank that coin. The reason why I like to hone in on Sandbox and say Decentraland is because this doesn't really require much technical skill. So the second one we're talking about on how to make thousands of dollars in the metaverse right now is you can expect to make, I would say about, it's 3,000. So 3,000 times 250, guys. That's $750,000. $75,000 you would have netted right there and then. Woo! You would have netted right there and then. $75,000. It's the crypto lifestyle, baby. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Francis, and I'm a metaverse landlord. We own metaverse real estate across the most sought after metaverses in high foot traffic locations. And the reason why I make these videos is because a lot of people do not understand this technology, and I really do not want you to be one of them. This is a projected $1 trillion market, and I don't want you to miss out on the next big boom. So if that sounds interesting to you, do hit the subscribe and bell notification button so you don't miss anything. That's correct, ladies and gentlemen. You heard that perfectly clear. I will be showing you 3 legitimate ways on how you can make money in the metaverse right now. And this is super duper exciting stuff, guys. Look, this is a specific skill set you're going to need. And it's great to have because, you know, it's a good thing to know that how you don't have to rely on, say, oh my God, let me wait for this token to go up. Oh, this NFT to go up, right? We're talking about a specific skill that you could utilize when markets are like bullish, when markets are going sideways, or when markets are going downwards. This is in high demand right now. And it reminds me of blockchain developers in 2017, but with far less technical know-how. Okay, it's drag and drop interface. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, really, for people who are looking for work. This is the year 2022, and there's no real excuse for anybody not to have any money today or to be broke. I don't care. The truth hurts, and that is the hardcore truth. There's no reason for anybody right now to be broke, and I'm going to show you the resources that you have readily accessible to you right now in this year. It's really the most exciting times to be alive in terms of the abundance of opportunities that's there. All you got to do is just go out there and seek it, okay? So I am playing the role of, you know, guiding the horse to the water, okay? I am providing the information for you, okay, guys? So we're going to dive into my computer and let's get right to it. So what you're looking at right here is Sandbox's metaverse. This is the map. This is the bird's eye view of how all of these estates look like. And, you know, everything you see here, all of these blue boxes, black designs, those are brands or companies or just, you know, influencers, just whatever, people in general. If you click it, it tells us some information, okay? This is a 12 by 12, right? If you click it, this is somebody's indexes and connects all of our cyber existence, blah, 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 okay? So it goes like this, guys. Okay, let me actually zoom here, and right here. This right here is a 1 by 1. This right here is what we call a 3 by 3. This right here is a 6 by 6, and look who owns land right here, 2 3 by 3s. That's your boy, the crypto lifestyle. And this is the massive 24 by 24, guys. Okay, look, I know firsthand how much this cost. Okay, I'm not going to get into specifics, but we will get into ranges to give you better perspectives, guys. We're talking about the first job right here. We're talking about is a Sandbox Builder. Okay, or not only Sandbox Builder, just metaverse builders, period. But the reason why I like to hone in on Sandbox and say Decentraland is because this doesn't really require much technical skill. This is drag and drop interface, which I'll showcase for you guys very shortly here. Okay, and I know this firsthand, guys. Believe you me, as you can see right here, your boy has been hunting, okay? We're on the map now. We're on the map right here. This is our 6 by 6 and another 3 by 3 in the business sector. We got Republic Realms right here. These guys, this right here, what you're looking at, by the way, is the most expensive metaverse real estate ever purchased. $4.5 million. We're touching it. I'm not going to say how much we paid, but, you know, I'll leave that up to you guys. And right here, we have Gemini, okay? Gemini is right just north of us, and just south of us, we also have FTX. So we're in prime time location. And what I'm trying to say is I got skin in the game. A lot of people want to talk like they know, but, you know, do they really got skin in the game, or they're just talking for argument's sake, right? So this is what it comes down to, guys. People here, Republic, well, they got their own builders. All of these guys over here, okay, there's so many people with land, but little builders, okay? There's quite a few. but there's more demand than there is actual builders. So that presents massive opportunities, and the amount of money that these guys are making is insane. Now, this is what you're building, right? People might think, well, what the hell is this? This is just like, you know, overview of squares. Is this a real metaverse? Yes, this is not how it looks in the actual metaverse. This is how it looks, and everything that you see here, and let me just close my SEO tools. Everything that you see here will need to build. So, you know, you see like this sort of like plant structure thingy that goes across like this. You got these buildings. You got the terraforming, the flooring, all of these things. The railing needs to be created, guys. All of these things you see right here. Some people like to put their NFT art in there. You're going to have to create this, okay, guys? Now, what could you really expect from this? Like in terms of pay and prices and learning curve. So let's talk about a 1x1, okay? So if we look at the 1x1s right here, that's the smallest estate. Well, it's not a state. They call it a land. Estates is 3x3s and up. These 1x1s, if we look at the floor price, it's 2.7 Ethereum. And if we do 2.7, 3,000 is right now, I believe. Yeah, markets kind of went up. So 3,000 is ETH right now. We're going to do 3,000 times 2.7. That's about what, like 10 almost? Oh, no, not even. So $8,000 right now, okay? So let's just say it's $8,000 for a floor price, guys. To actually build, and of course it's going to depend on the detail, you can expect to make, I would say, about $40,000. I'm not even kidding you. $40,000. Let's just say this. $20,000 to $40,000 to actually build on there. And it's drag and drop interface, which I'll show you very shortly. Everything here to learn this is free. The software is free. There's a shit ton of online literature, online videos showing you how to do this. There's a wonderful community in Discord where I'll show you, we'll support you. You guys share little things that you learned. It's awesome, guys, okay? Now, look, if you wanted to actually build a 3x3, which I know firsthand how much it costs. I've actually spoken with certified sandbox builders. We got a really cool group working with us right now. But I'll tell you guys this right now. It depends, again, the intricacy, what you want. Is it a social hub? Is it a game? What exactly is this experience about? The details involved. But I could tell you, a standard 3x3, which is the second smallest estate here, you can expect anywhere from $50,000 all the way to $130,000 if you could build this for these people, guys, okay? And let's say, for example, like, well, this is what I am doing. In my first 3x3 right here, I'm building my social hub or headquarters, okay? So I got my skyscraper, I got my auditorium, you know, hangout entertainment room on the first floor where me and the TCLs are going to be hanging out, okay? We could do some live stream interviews with projects in the format of 3D representations and avatars. That is the metaverse, okay? Things like that, you can expect those types of ranges. Now, if you want some real crazy, like a P2E game now on a landmass of a 3x3, you could expect a little bit more money there because that involves more game design like elements, okay, guys? Really exciting stuff. Now, if you're talking about a 6x6, which is one of these guys right here, let me actually go down here. If you're talking about a 6x6 right here, especially in primetime location, guys, look, this is just like the real world. Location matters, okay? Because it's all about foot traffic in the metaverse, right? It's not about SEOing and trying to stand out on a search engine optimization like Google. There's no Google in the metaverse. You got to be in primetime location, you know, like in the mall. You want to be in the on the first floor in the center of the mall, maybe by the cafeteria, because you think people will always be walking by. You want foot traffic. That's what we got here. So in my case, I'm not going to say the price, okay? I ain't going to say the price because some people might shit their pants. But for something like this, if I want to build here, man, depends on what I want. I don't want to reveal much information. But this will be, yeah, man, this is going to be a good one, like expensive one, not a good one. Not a good one for me, a good one for the builder. You can expect, man, 200K, bro, $250,000, okay, guys? So now that you got a bit of perspective, and by the way, guys, Sandbox is pretty damn massive, okay? All of this is land, and there's land that has not been claimed, like these purple areas, but that's a video for another day. Okay, guys? And again, remember, it will be looking similar to these, like this. Like, that's a really cool world, right? Like, you know, climbing up onto a mountain, the terraforma, all these things require some skill. So let's get to the actual other section right here, which is, let's go here first, okay, guys? So now we're looking at the Decentraland. Okay, by the way, let me back up. So this is the game maker for Sandbox. It's free. Download it, okay? Follow some instructions and just mess around. Like, when I started YouTube, guys, I didn't know how to edit. Editing software to me was like, man, I don't want to see that stuff, bro. I'll just press record and I'll try not to make mistakes. And I remember like doing like 100 recordings because I kept on messing up until I decided to give in and learn how to edit. And today it's like second nature. This is very similar. This requires no coding skills, guys. No coding skills. Are you stuck at home right now and you want to make good money, bro? This is it right here. This is in super high demand and it's freaking free, okay? And look, you got this, how to build. Look, you can make this NFT gallery in one day. The Sandbox Game Maker. There's all kinds of, online videos showing you how to do this, guys, okay? All right? So let me show you perspective now, all right? So again, the same is true for Decentraland. They also operate on a drag and drop interface, okay? So to locate their own, it's a browser-based. You go to builder.decentraland.org. And right here, I guess they're showing what other, owners are working on. So right here we see Dewan office. Let's check out Dewan. Wagwan, Dewan. Sorry guys. So this is Dewan, right? And look, this is not a tutorial how to build because I am not a builder. I am a metaverse landlord. I know the market. I have the information. And as I said, I am just giving you that information. And it's up to you to want to really look into this. And if you don't, man, shame on you. You're just like missing out on opportunities, okay? So right here, this is what Dwan's building. Let's actually zoom in. Okay, cool. So it appears that Dwan is making himself some form of office. Oh yeah, he looks like an influencer. What up, Dwan? You're getting some nice free publicity here. But this is what's happening right now. So these guys are building, it looks like his studio. Okay, his metaverse studio right here, and it's in the process. He looks like he has a little small land, but that's okay. Nonetheless, he's still building. Okay, guys? So all of this is how it looks. You're going to have to drag and drop, and depending on what the client wants, you're going to have to implement that, okay? Let's just get out of here for a second. Let's start from scratch, okay? Let's just say you want to start from scratch. And again, guys, anybody could come here. This is something that I have actually saved. But what we would do is we're going to start a brand new scene. All right, so we go like this, new scene. And I'm going to say test 2, description, blah, blah. Next, and then you're going to choose, let's just go with this, whatever it is, a 2x2, okay? And they're referring to the size of the land, okay? Okay, and this is how it looks, guys. So on the right, you have the different types of, say, ground. You got cobblestone ground, right? So let's click that. There you go. Oh, let's use some sand. There you go. Okay, cool. Let's get out of here, right? So this is how it looks, guys. Come here, mess around, get creative, and put yourself out there. I'm going to show you guys how you can actually promote this, okay? So that's number one. Number one is you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars, guys, literally, just learning how to use these drag and drop interfaces. And as I said, with Sandbox over here, it is the game maker, and all you got to do is download it, okay? So let's move on to the second one, guys, okay? So the second one we're talking about on how to make thousands of dollars in the metaverse right now is asset creation. And this is a real thing. So let's head on over to the market, which I'm already in. And we're looking at Snoop Dogg's assets. Okay, this is not for you to buy. This is for you to create. Obviously, Snoop Dogg already has his asset creators. Care Bear also already has theirs. Atari already has theirs. But guess what? There are thousands, hundreds and thousands of people here that don't have theirs, that are looking for people like that to hire in-house or to even outsource, guys, okay? This is real, all right? Now, if you think this is a joke, and by the way, let's see how much this actually costs. So what do we got over here? You know, this tells us more information, right? So there's items minted or created. It's called an OG tactical vest. This is a wearable. This is a skin. If you ever played GTA, if you ever played Fortnite, gamers are in love with these things. So this is not something like, oh, well, who the hell's going to buy that? If you think this is a joke, just take a look at this. Skins and battle passes are the main reason that Epic Games Fortnite makes more than billions of dollars a year in revenue. It's not the purchase of the actual game or the product, but it's the in-game, in-play assets such as skins and wearables, okay? As we come down to the last line, this estimates the skin market is a $40 billion a year, guys, okay? And they're referring to these games that they're calling right here, as you can see, free-to-play games, all right? Free-to-play games, right? In crypto, we call it, what? Play-to-earn games. Now, these gamers are noticing that, you know, the games like, say, Sandbox and such, it's not only free to play, but they're earning to play. So we're seeing a lot of these guys from the, the centralized world coming over to the decentralized gaming world, and it's just blowing up, as you can see, right? 40 billion, and that number is expected to increase more and more and more and more, okay? And somebody might be asking, okay, that's great. Like, let's just say I learn how to do all these things, right? Right? They're almost sold out of this, by the way, and it's going for $165 a pop. Very, like, dude, this is the world we live in today. This is the world we live in today, man. The digital economy. This is what the metaverse is all about, okay, guys? Okay, cool. So let's say you hone in your craft. You spend a couple of months looking at YouTube videos. How to use sandboxes. Vox edits is what they call it, by the way, okay? Let's just say you hone in your craft. You know how to do it. How could you market yourself? Where do you go to look for work, right? That is also important, right? One thing is to learn the craft, but how do you actually get hired? Well, here's how you do that, right? So Sandbox's Discord chat, guys, I highly recommend everybody come here, check it out, man. As we scroll down, you got a game maker chat. You're not alone here, okay? You could communicate with them. You could ask questions. It's a very, helpful community. They're helping each other. Everybody's exchanging information and tricks on how to build, what's out there, land, etc., etc. As I said, Vox edits, that is, the graphical, the code, the drag and drop interface that they use. Get familiar with it if you want to get your hustle on, guys. And that's real figures, man. The moment that Zuckerberg said that that word metaverse or meta, yeah, that's when this became a corporate thing as well. Or even more so than just, say, the average guy in crypto or some, gamer kind of thing, right? This is a corporate thing, okay? So there's high demand. And corporations, they got budget for this kind of stuff, right? And furthermore, they don't want to take much risk, right? And what do I mean? By purchasing a land and then building, that's a lot of risk because there's some money involved with that. However, they do want to try it out, and they want builders to build for them. So they do have a budget for that, commercial budget, okay? So anyways, let's go down here. Game designers, see? So hire designers and artists. This is exactly for what I just showed you guys in the marketplace right here, okay? And again, man, this is one of many. Let's just go back to the market here. Look at this. Sandy's motel sign. This is not Snoop, but, you get the point, right? There's all kinds of stuff. Look, Atari, all kinds of stuff. Sold out. Look at it. Sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. No dinking around, guys. Big, big business, okay? Back to where you could get hired after you learn all of those things, okay? So hire design, I just showed you that, where you could go into the chat, show them your skills, show them your work, your portfolio, and, bank that coin. So for the people who don't really want to, let's just say, learn these things, right? You guys don't want to really put in that sweat equity is what we call that. You got to put in that sweat equity, okay? Learning and knowing a specific skill, nobody could ever take that away from you, okay? If the markets go down, your portfolio could go down too, and that can be taken away from you if you didn't know how to control your bankroll management and have that cash flow in check, okay? So what am I referring to, guys? We are referring to, if this is land, and say, for example, I'm going to show you guys a real example. Where was that guy? Let's just go here. I know there's one guy here selling it right by us, 100 Ethereum. Okay, this guy's selling it for 100 Ethereum. He needs a buyer. So what does that mean? Just like in the real world, well, we need metaverse real estate agents. Haha, hey, don't laugh right now. I know quite a few of you are probably like laughing at that notion, but check this out. You think this is a joke? Watch this. We are looking to sell our 6x6 estate bordering Atari at Realms 24x24. Okay, right there. Look at the price. Buy now price, $250. Not dollars. Not hundreds of thousands of dollars, but Ethereum. 250 Ethereum. Guess what? 10% commission to anyone who successfully brokers this deal. So he's giving them a 10% cut of the sale if you get him the sale. And that's the one that we bought, by the way. And I'm not saying the price that we bought. It was not that price, but I'm not telling you the price. I'm giving you perspective over here. So let's just say 10%. What's the price again? What's the price of Ethereum again? It's 3,000. So 3,000 times 250, guys. That's $750,000. $75,000 you would have netted right there and then. And by the way, Dev is you guys know Dev if you're in my chat. You should have just acted as a broker, Dev. You could have pocketed 10%. But we don't roll like that. We're businessmen, and yeah. So I'm just showing you guys what's out there, man. 10% commission. And how do you go about doing that? Well, get your ass in the damn Sandbox chat and network, okay? There also is a land chat. I don't know. I can't find it right now. But there are people selling land, and you could go into that chat as well, and that's where you can see what's up. Hey, what are you selling it for? And then you go out there and you network, man. You tell people, hey, look, we got this land, blah, blah, blah. You make your cut. That's how the game works, guys. So there you have it. I mean, this video is getting long. I don't want it to get too out of hand. But what I could say is, I think you learned that how this is for real. People say that the metaverse is in the future. People say that how the metaverse is, you know, something that we have to wait. I beg to differ. I say the metaverse is already here. And I'm seeing people making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Seriously, I'm seeing that already, okay? And you could do it too. So once again, number one, you can learn how to be the actual metaverse builder with a drag and drop interface that requires no code, that is in super high demand. Number two, you could be an asset creator if you don't want to get into, you know, because that will take like a couple of months, 3 months to learn, right? The first, you know, to be a builder in the metaverse, right? And also to build, it will take you about, you know, maybe 3 months or so to actually build something that's great quality, right? So, but if you don't want that long, strenuous sort of like labor, which I think it's worth it though, you might want to be an asset creator. It's, you know, it's less labor intensive, but still it pays you some good money, okay? Number three, if you don't want to even do any of those things and you just want to hang out in chats and you're a guy that could hustle and you want to network and you understand the market and you can add value to the buyer and the seller of you being this metaverse broker or metaverse real estate agent, you can bank some serious coin, as I just showed you with this real example right here, coming from a Rendezvous Equity, 10% commission on 250 Ethereum, and too shabby. You're going to be netting 25 Ethereum, guys. I hope you learned a lot out of this, because in my next video, I'm going to be telling you guys in great detail why Sandbox is so freaking valuable. So you know what? There ain't really much left to say other than, till the next video, you're on your own, bro. Later.